going to do something a little different today. They've opened up the golf courses, so I thought it would be a good thing to start out with some warm-ups and stretches that every golfer should use before they start. Remember running down to that first tee, taking that first swing, and having all your muscles scream at you because it hurts. So this is what I used to do when I golfed. I no longer golf. This is what I used to do while we were waiting for our tee time. So we would start, I would just stand there holding my club or my cart, swinging my leg back and forth, nice and gentle. And quite a few times so you can feel that nice loosening up in the hip. And then side to side. Yes, I got comments while I was standing on the tee, but that's okay. I wasn't as sore the next day. And then we switch sides. Back and forth with the leg. We're just warming everything up. Doesn't take all that long, but you'll benefit from it. Your game will benefit. Bring it to the center and then in and out. Warming up the hips. Good to have a club to hold you up. Roll your ankles. One at a time, of course. Other direction. And switch. Nice circles. And down. I'm going to set my club down for a moment. And we're just going to swing our arms. Just swing them back and forth. In and out. Nice and gentle. We don't need to be too vigorous. Make a nice circle. Other arm. Other direction. Shoulders really need to be warmed up. It's the wrists. Shrug the shoulders up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time, up and down. Picking up your club. Now if you're at home and you don't have a golf club, you can use a Nordic pole or a broomstick. Word escaped me. So we're going to start with our legs, and we're going to take nice steps out wide. We're going to stretch out the groin area. So for stability, use your club or whatever, or a chair if you need to, and slide sideways, making sure the knee stays over the ankle and feel a nice stretch in the groin area. And come back to center. Other side. Again, making sure the knee is over the ankle and coming to center. Taking hold of that club. Now I'm going to make sure I'm going to grip well down so I don't want to hit the floor. Make your knees nice and soft, and you're going to just start by swinging. Just a little back and forth swing. Nice and slow. You're not hitting your big drives. And you can make it a little bigger. And I know all you righties are looking at me now and going, she's got a hold of that club in the wrong direction. But I am a lefty. So you're making them nice and big. And again, coming down to a nice small swing. And we'll go back to that groin exercise. Nice wide stance. Slide your foot to the side. Nice stretch. Come to the center. Other direction. And most of the time stretches are held for about 20 seconds. We're going to make them a little more dynamic just for the moment. A little side to side, because we're just warming up. These are good stretches to hold after a round of golf. Just as important to stretch after as it is to stretch before. Come to center. Step 1 foot back. We're going to stretch out the front of the leg. So bring the back heel off the floor, tuck your tailbone, and sink into it so you feel a stretch all the way from the hip, all the way down to the knee. And come up, and turn and do the other side. So that back heel comes off the floor. Front knee is still over the ankle. Tuck the tailbone and sink that back knee just a little. And while you're doing this, you usually have somebody on the tee with you talking away and keeping you company and saying how good you're going to play today because you're doing all these wonderful stretches. And come up. We're going to do a hamstring, so you're going to put the heel on the floor. Again, you would turn sideways. Use that club for stability. Sit back into your hips and pull the toe towards your knee without locking the knee. It's not, so it's still soft. Come up, step that foot back, and switch. Heel on the floor, soft knee, right back into the hip. Nice stretch all the way down the back of your leg. And come up. Now we're going to do a calf stretch, which is just pushing the heel into the floor, bending the front knee. So the heel is into the floor. If you need to bend the knee, but the heel stays on the ground or the floor. Step that forward and the other foot back. So pressing right into that heel. Nice calf stretch. Come up. And we're going to do a side stretch. So you can take your arms up, or if that's too much, set the club down and just bring the arm up and hinge to one side. So if you're holding your left elbow, you're hinging to the right. Smile. I'm assuming you're out in the sunshine soon. Take the arm up and switch. And hinge. Up. Again, picking up that club. I'm going to put it behind your back, which is fun with a battery pack on. So it's right behind your back. Knees are soft. So we're going to do a bit of a rotation. So be very mindful of your spine. I know that some of you have, with osteoporosis, are still golfing, and that's what you wish to do, that's what you should do. We're going to slowly twist in one direction, back to the center, and now the other direction. And forward. And continue, go side to side for 3 to 4 to 5 times. Speed it up just a little, similar to your golf swing. Just a little rotation. Remember, the knees are soft. Heels can come off the floor. Just a little rotation in the waist. And then come back to center. Bringing that club, overhead. I'll turn. So we're going to pull up with that top arm. Back. I'm going to turn my back to you for a moment. So when I pull up, this arm's going to be, the bottom arm is going to be soft. Gently pull up. Nice stretch in the shoulder. And you would hold this for 20 seconds. And then release that for a moment, and then pull down so you feel it in the other direction. And release that and switch so that the other arm is on top. So we're going to just reverse what we just did. So pull up. The top arm, just gently. It's not a huge move, it's a gentle pull up. Imagine while you're doing all this, you can hear the birds singing, feel a light breeze in your hair. Yeah, nice smell, and now pull down. Nice smell of fresh cut grass. And release. Oops, I'm stuck in my mic. There we go. We're going to place that down. Shake the arms out. Place one hand on the opposite shoulder. Take the other one behind the upper arm. And gently bring that arm across your body. Nice shoulder stretch. So if you're not a golfer, these work for Nordic pole walking stretches before and after. If you're a gardener, they help with those too because you're up and down and all around. But mostly these were targeted for golfers today. Release it down and switch. Remember the shoulder comes down and then bring it across. Release it down. We're going to do the forearm. Bring the hand up. Doesn't matter which one. And pull back. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit on the fingers. So you feel it in the bottom part of your arm. And then release it and pull it down so you should feel it here on the top. And it's all gentle, you don't pull really hard on joints. And switch. So now you're going to take the other hand up, pulling the fingers back ever so gently. And then down. Upper arm, or up, top of the arm. And release that. Shake your arms out, and we're all done. Yeah, we're all done. And I hope you hit them long and far, and have a great round.